Live from Nationals Park in Washington, D.C. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Texas Rangers and the Washington Nationals. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Ready to go now. Here's Leody Taveras.
The center fielder, Leody Taveras.
Line drive, base hit down the line. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Next one misses, and it's 2-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Taveras at second with nobody out. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Got one out to right. Kelnick hauls it in, and there's one away. Here is Marcus Semien. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a curve misses outside. That one 95 to finish him off. At the plate, Adolis Garcia. Going to count 1-2.
2 strikes.
And that just misses.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fair ball. Taveras coming home. He scores, and it's 1-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. They really turned on that one, and as it hooked down the line, it was hard to tell if it would stay fair, but it just barely sneaked in there.
Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
On the ground to third, and it stays fair. Garcia rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and they lead by 2. Next is the designated hitter, Mark Mathias. And it is 2-1.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
2-2 now. That misses off the outside edge. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Kicks and deals. And now it's 3-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one ripped left field. And it slams off the bottom of the wall. 1 run is in. Fires to second too late. Into second with a double, and that was hard hit. Up next for the Rangers, Jonah Heim. The switch hitter batting right. Young at second with 2 down.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those.
Dives, and he can't hang on. He decides to hold on to it, and they come away without an out. And the batter now, Evan Carter. That one misses, and the count's full. That's out to center field. And that's the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Ildemaro Vargas.
Shortstop,
Chris, you know, you look at Nathan Eovaldi's resume. He won the World Series with the Red Sox in 2018, but he was actually originally drafted by the Dodgers back in 2008. He was an 11th round pick. Flares it into the outfield. Makes the grab, one away. Here's Lane Thomas. Had the day off yesterday. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say.
No, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boog, that the adjustment's got to be coming soon.
Hammered, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting third.
Joey Meneses will hit next. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. Next offering is in for a strike.
You know, but one thing about being a great switch hitter, it's so tough to keep both of your swings sharp. I mean, sometimes it can feel like a long time in between at bats against a lefty or vice versa. You can work on both swings, but there's only so much a guy can do in the batting cage.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That's hard hit in the line. Snags it on the run. 2 down. Here's Jared Kelenic. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. And a pitch.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
The 2-2. In the air, right side. Garcia really on his horse for this one. Reaching for it and brings it in. Back in Washington, D.C. New inning getting started. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Leody Taveras. The 1-1 is fouled off. The wind to kick the pitch. Got him swinging. Gassed it right by him. Now it's the shortstop, Ezekiel Duran. 0 for 1. He flied out to right in his first trip. And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Now it's Marcus Semien. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Marcus Semien.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And he walked him.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
The 3-1. Semien runs. Pitch in for a strike. No throw. Safe at second. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Welcome back. Now it's Dominic Smith.
For the Nationals, the first baseman, Dominic Smith.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lined into right. Garcia calls it in, and there's 1 away. Alex Call digging in for the Nationals.
The left fielder, Alex Call.
Chris, one dubious note on Evaldi. May 18th, 2022, he matched a big league record, gave up 5 homers in an inning against the Astros. Alvarez, Tucker, Pena, Brantley, and Gurriel all took him deep. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Here's Chavis now. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That one finds the zone, and it's 1 and 2.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed,
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. On to the third inning. Now it's going to be Sam Huff.
The first baseman, number 55, Sam.
Here comes a pitch.
Huff.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And puts the squeeze on that. And there's one down. The wind of the pitch. Swung on, popped up left side. Profar pulls it down, and there are two down.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
There's a strike.
Helpful.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And good. Bottom of the inning. And now the veteran third baseman, Jurickson Profar. The 1-1. To the right side. Toss to Huff. One gone, bottom of the third inning. And here's the catcher, Riley Adams. Falling behind 2-1. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over. Now here is Ildemaro Vargas. 0 for 1 so far. Next pitch is popped up. Simeon has this one sized up. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that start of the fourth. Here's the catcher, Jonah Heim.
The catcher, number
He's got
28.
pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Smith takes it himself. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. And now Evan Carter flied out to center in his first at bat. Ripped to third and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
On the ground, Chavis tosses to first, and that's the third out. Bottom 4, here's a speed threat, Lane Thomas.
The center fielder, Lane Thomas.
There's a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Carter coming on. Racing, makes the catch. And there's one down. Now it's the DH, Joey Meneses. The 1-2. Center field. It falls in, and that's a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
And now it's going to be Jared Kellner. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
The 1-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And a 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. 2 gone now. So first and second with 2 outs. Next to hit for the Nats, Alex Call. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. Meneses around third. 1 run is in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Comes through with the RBI. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And now it's Michael Chavis. Kelnick on third. Call on at second with 2 down. The 2-2 on the way. Gets under and pops it up. Simeon throws to first. Play made. That ends the inning. Back here in Nationals Park. All set for the start of the inning. Leading off, Ezekiel Duran. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Victor Arano on the pitch out of the pen here. And that one finds its way through. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
On a line, base hit. They're waving around Duran. He'll score, and they lead by 4.
Well done. Drives in the run. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that.
Oh, now this ball gets down. Coming around third is Simeon. The tag, and he's safe.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel...
Oh, look at this. Goes to second, safe there.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Josh Young. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, these Rangers putting together some really good at-bats in this game.
Here's a rocket out to left, and he makes the catch. Runner tags from third. The throw's offline. He's saved. It's 7-1. Jonah Heim digs in now. The lead runner at second, Matthias, over at first with 1 away. That misses. 2 balls and a strike. Pitch misses inside. 3 balls and a strike. Foul ball. Back to work. 3-2 now. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Around third. Now a relay to the plate. In there. He scores. It's 8-1. Hunter Harvey takes over on the mound.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Harvey.
So next to hit for Texas, Evan Carter. Right-handed reliever. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Stays alive. The punch out there, and there's 2 down. Leody Taveras stepping in for the Rangers. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Hard on the ground to first. Smith takes it to the bag, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. Back Back here at the ballpark, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Now batting Jurickson Profar. The pitch. Swing and a bouncer. Fires over to first. One up, one down. So up next, Riley Adams. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Right side. Garcia heads after it. 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Ildemaro Vargas. Ball to strike.
Ball.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Garcia makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back in Washington, D.C., top of the 6th inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ezekiel Duran.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Got him. One gone here. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that's a little bit high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Just off the outside edge. To first, might be 2. Over to second for 1. Throw to first, safe. Man at first, and now the first baseman, Sam Huff. That's in there, and that is strike 2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. And welcome back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Up now for Washington, Lane Thomas. And the righty deals.
Well, these Nats just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
On the ground, out to short. Toss to Huff. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. Simeon. Jump throw. Awesome play there. 2 outs, base is empty. Jared Kelnick digging in for the Nationals. He's 0 for 1. Here's a 1-1. That one is upstairs.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
The 3-1. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one carried. It bangs off the wall. And that's a double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
So out of the bullpen for the Rangers, Glenn Otto.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Kelnick stands at second with 2 gone. This one smacked out to left center. And no one can get there. It falls in. Runner comes in from second to score, and they cut the lead. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Back-to-back base hits. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up. Went the other way for the knock.
Now at the plate, Alex Call. And it's even up. Two outs and one in scoring position. Goes down swinging for the... Welcome back. Top of inning number 7. And now the DH, Mark Mathias. Kicks and fires. And there's the strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Kelnick under it. Puts it away for the out. Next to hit, Josh Young. 1 for 2. That one in there across the letters. Misses, and the count is filled up. Gets a piece and stays alive. Righty to the plate. Good job to fight that one off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And the batter now, Jonah Heim.
Really nice swing in his last at-bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
That one off the mark, and the count is 3-1. There's a strike. Here's a chopper to short. Vargas. Rangers go down in order.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join with the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Back here in Nationals Park. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now up for Washington, Michael Chavis. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. Next to hit for the Nats, Jurickson Profar.
The third baseman, Jurickson Profar.
Righty delivers. That one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
The pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Up next for Washington.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Riley Adams. This one smoked out to left. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Back here at the ballpark, here's the left fielder, Evan Carter.
The left fielder, Evan Carter.
New arm out of the bullpen, Tanner Rainey.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Leody Taveras. The pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side, and foul ball. Line drive, caught.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoked, but needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
Popped up, and that is that. On to the bottom of the 8th. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ildemaro Vargas. The pitch. Now a screamer into the outfield. Garcia makes the play. 1 down. Stepping in, Lane Thomas. 1 for 3. This one high in the air to left center. Taveras hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So now the DH spot, Joey Meneses.
Joey Meneses.
And a 1-1. Chopped out in front of the plate. Toss to Huff. That's the inning. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Andres Machado. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. And he deals.
Machado.
And now 2-1 after that missed inside. And there's a base hit to the left.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Simeon stands at first with 1 out. Next pitch misses, and now it's 3-2. Got it by him for the K. Next, it'll be the Texas DH, Mark Mathias. Next pitch is downstairs. Battling here as he fouls it away. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
And that should be extra bases. Coming around third is Simeon. 1 run across. Mathias coming home. Cut off. Now a throw home. Safe at the plate. And it's an 8-run lead. Next up for Texas, Jonah Heim. Popped up. Vargas moving under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back in Washington, D.C., we head to the bottom of the 9th. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Jared Kellner. The 3-1. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Next offering is outside. To short, could be 2. On to Simeon. How about that double play?
Well, he made his pitch down in the zone. He got that ball on the ground. The double play he was looking for. Really good execution.
That one to first. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, a big win by 8 runs, and when you have that kind of lead, you make it easier for the pitching staff to come out, make their pitches, pitch to contact, and not worry about giving up the lead. So nice job today all the way around to get the W.
10-2 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
The final line score for our ball game.